Hey guys, Brad Danger here, and we're about to do something unhinged. Yes, we're going to talk about car stereotypes and turning it into a full-blown cinematic breakdown of how people judge you based on what you drive. No mercy, no survivors, and absolutely zero self-awareness. And what do you think of this Mark V Supra? It's Fast and Furious inspired, and you can win it. Or you can win a Shelby GT350, and on top of that, we are giving away $100,000 in cold, hard cash. Guess what? We're doing 100 free entries right now, today only. Click the link in the pinned first comment, get entered. 100 free entries in this car or a Shelby or $100,000 could change your life. All right, let's go. I don't know what it is about this car, but if you see one in your rearview mirror, just move. Don't ask questions. Don't try to understand it. Just get out of the way, because that car is either doing 20 under the speed limit or it is actively committing a felony. There is no in between. We're talking mismatched panels, one headlight working, spare tire that's been on there since 2017. And somehow, it's still doing 95 weaving through traffic like it's a Fast and Furious audition. This isn't a stereotype, this is a lifestyle. Then you've got BMW drivers. Yes, the original final boss of bad driving. Somewhere along the line, BMW just stopped installing turn signals, not physically. Emotionally, because apparently indicating your next move is beneath you. You're not changing lanes, you're making a power move, and everyone else just has to figure it out. BMW drivers don't merge, they arrive. But here's the twist. There are two types of BMW drivers. You've got the badge chasers, the people who bought the car strictly so other people know they bought the car. And then you've got the weird enthusiasts, the ones talking about chassis codes like they're ancient scriptures. Those guys, terrifying in a completely different way, because they actually know what they're doing. Now let's talk about Teslas, because Tesla didn't just enter the chat, they took over the entire conversation. Tesla drivers are fascinating because they're either super chill tech nerds who just want to talk about charging infrastructure, or they are absolutely convinced they are saving humanity personally. Like, bro, you didn't invent electricity, you just financed it. And somehow these cars have created a whole new kind of driver, like the silent assassin, no engine noise, no warning, just instant torque and bad decisions. 1 second it's behind you, next second it's gone. And you're left wondering if you just got passed by a laptop. Now, lifted truck guys, man, this one's not even subtle. If you see a lifted truck riding your bumper, you are already in the wrong. Doesn't matter what you did. You could be going 15 over shit. You're still too slow. And these things are built like they're about to climb Everest, but somehow spend 98% of their life in a Starbucks drive-thru. And the headlights, oh, they're not headlights. They're interrogation tools. You're not driving anymore. You're being questioned. Win a Mark V Supra with that twin turbo straight six, or a Shelby GT350 with that screaming flat plane crank V8 Plus. Hit the pinned comment right now and grab your 100 free entries before they're gone. Good skill. Then you've got Subaru drivers. And listen, Subaru might have the most confusing identity crisis of any brand, because on one hand, you've got outdoorsy, hiking, dog-loving adventure people. And on the other hand, you've got turbocharged vape clouds and questionable financial decisions. And somehow both of those people drive the exact same car. Like, how is a WRX and a Crosstrek living in the same universe? One is late to a rally stage, the other is late to yoga. Now we got to talk about muscle cars, specifically Mustangs. Because Mustangs have one job, go fast in a straight line. That's it. And yet somehow they have developed a reputation for doing the exact opposite. You ever notice how every viral crash video somehow includes a Mustang? It's like the car just sees a crowd and goes, yes, my natural enemy. I don't even blame the drivers anymore. I think the car just gets nervous. Corvettes are a whole different story, because Corvettes don't just come with horsepower, they come with a uniform. You don't buy a Corvette, you become a Corvette owner. Jean shorts, white sneakers, detailed explanation of why your specific spec is one of one, and somehow every single one has never seen rain. Not once. It's like these cars are allergic to weather. And then there's Honda guys. Oh man, Honda guys are the definition of it's not fast, but it's loud. We're talking maximum noise, minimum speed. You hear it coming from 3 blocks away. You think it's about to be a supercar, and then it rolls by at 25 miles an hour struggling uphill. But here's the thing. Those guys are having the time of their lives, and honestly, respect. Toyota drivers might be the most low-key dangerous of all, because they're not trying to impress anyone, they're not trying to race you, they're just trying to get to their destination, and they will outlive you doing it. These cars don't die, they just wait. You could bury a Camry for 10 years, dig it back up, change the oil, and it's ready for work. Meanwhile, everything else is already emotionally collapsed. And then there's Jeep owners. Jeep owners don't just drive They participate in a community. You ever see two Jeep drivers pass each other? They do that little wave like they're part of some secret society. Meanwhile, the car itself is falling apart in real time, doors off. Roof missing, wind noise at highway speeds that sounds like a hurricane, but they don't care because it's not about comfort, it's about vibes. And then luxury SUVs, specifically ones driven like they're completely disconnected from reality. You ever pull up next to one and look over in another dimension? No awareness, no urgency, just existing and somehow still terrifying because you don't know what they're gonna do, and I don't think they do either. But here's the part that nobody really wants to admit. These stereotypes, they're not just random. They exist because there's just enough truth to make them stick. Not always, not everyone, but enough. And once your brain sees it just a few times, it locks it in forever. Now, every time you see that car, you're like, yeah, there it is again. And remember, this here again, well, you can win it or a Shelby GT350 plus $100,000 in cold hard cash. Just click that pin first comment and lock in 100 free entries. I'm Brad Danger. This is Ideal. Like, subscribe, turn on that notification bell, and check out some of these Ideal vids over here. And promise me one thing, keep living the Ideal lifestyle.